Good morning, folks. This is Naim Aslam, Chief Market Analyst at Trade, and welcome to our daily technical analysis video. In today's segment, we will be looking at crude oil prices, and the question that I will answer is where the prices are heading next. So let's have a bit deeper conversation on this one and then see what are those important price levels. As always, it is important for me to go through the disclaimer and risk warning. Anything which will be discussed in this video cannot be perceived as an advice. If you are seeking for one, please do consider consulting with your own financial advisors. Now, as always, I'm going to bring out the MT4 platform and we will begin the analysis by looking at the daily chart. On the daily chart, we have three different moving averages to begin with. This is your 50-day simple moving average, followed by that is your 100-day simple moving average, and finally your 200-day simple moving average. Now, one thing which is very clear by looking at the chart is that crude oil prices are trading above all the three important moving averages, and that confirms that we are in a bull trend. The prices are very much bullish and we have very little to worry about with respect to the price action. However, at the same time, what we also need to do is we need to define our resistance and support levels. So for me, the immediate resistance is going to come from these particular two levels, because this level, this resistance level was formed over here and it was tested again over here. So sort of a double top was formed, and now the prices are coming back into that area of resistance once again. So here we are talking about a price level from 53.29 to 54.40, nearly $1, and then prices have failed to break above those price levels for the time being. However, if the price does cross above that particular price level, then the next price level that I am looking at is going to be just in around these price levels over here, as I believe it is this area where we are going to see there's some sort of a next resistance creeping in. But in terms of the RSI, we can clearly see that the RSI is trading away from its, let me zoom out a little bit from here, that the RSI is trading away from its overbought area, because this particular area represents 70, and anything which is near or above 70 is your overbought area, meaning the prices are likely to retrace from those levels, and that is what we are seeing with respect to price action as well. And because this is our resistance level, so what we're going to change this one is, again, I'm going to change the line to a solid line just to make sure that we can clearly see those lines on the chart whenever we look at them. But usually with the dotted lines, I would use these ones as a dotted line rather than these ones, and the reason for that is just a personal preference. That's no technical background behind it. Because dotted line for me represents a minor resistance level, so I can change this one into a dotted line if I like to, but the major resistance level for me needs to be represented by solid lines, so that we know that, okay, where is the next resistance level and how the prices are really likely to move from there onwards. Now, as you can see from the chart, the price has started to move away. We are moving in a downward trend, so the immediate support zone in terms of a price action is going to be where the 50-day simple moving average is trading. So I'm going to move this one to right over here, encompassing this particular candle. So if the price continues to move from here, then I believe that this is going to be our first support level. So let me mark some of these levels on the chart for you in order to make things a little bit clear, and then we will take the analysis into a smaller time frame and then see what the prices are doing over here. So this is your support level number 1, this is your resistance level number 1, and this is your resistance level number 2. So overall, on the daily time frame, things have started to look a little bit bearish as the prices have started to move away from their resistance zone. The RSI is also moving away from its overbought area, but the trend remains to the upside. The chances are that the prices will come near the 50-day simple moving average, and that is where we will see our first bounce. Now, in terms of a 4-hour time frame, what we're seeing from a 4-hour time frame is that yes, there is more weakness creeping in because the prices have broken below the 50-day simple moving average, as you can see. Then more weakness will come if price breaks below the 100-day simple moving average. We can see that not too long ago the price was supported by the 100-day simple moving average, but the fact that the price has broken below the 50-day simple moving average and it is heading back towards the 100-day simple moving average, the likely chances are that it will break below the 100-day simple moving average once again as well. But equally, what is also possible that the price may come in around this particular area, which is 51.57 to 51.85, in around that, and then it starts to it may bounce back to the upside as well. So if that happens, you may want to put your stop losses just below here, so near 51.53, and then you may want to continue for the price to move to the upside, and under those circumstances the price will or is likely to come back into this area of resistance and perhaps break to the upside. So on an intraday time frame basis, once again to summarize, keep an eye on the 100-day moving average. If price breaks below that, then let the price run towards the 200-day simple moving average, or as we defined before, towards our support zone, because that would be really good. And then you can put your stop losses right on top of these two particular candles, and that price level under those circumstances will be 52.87, and then you can let the prices run. But if the price stays above the 50-day simple moving average, you can put your stop loss below 51.83, or let's just say just 51.72, and let the prices move, and then let them continue to move to the upside, because under those circumstances the chances will be that the prices will break above this resistance zone to the upside. All right, that's all for now. See you guys next time.